Who's the real
wrote
Bill the Butcher?
native languages. They definitely wrote most of them, if not all of them.
Who is Bill the Butcher? William Poole, also known as Bill the Butcher, was the leader of the Washington Street Gang, which later became known as the Bowery Boys. Like I just said, the Bowery Boys gang. He was a local leader of the Know Nothing political movement. Who was the Know Nothing political movement? The Know Nothing movement was a nativist political movement in the United States in the mid-1850s. The national political organization of the Know Nothing was officially known as the Native American Party. These people, this is the Native American. They have them here even right now. The whole Navajo nation is ready to vote Trump. But they talking about they are indigenous to here. Indigenous people don't vote for colonized corporations operating illegally in America. So why would you be? If you're indigenous here, you're a liar. That's why. Here, this is who made you. Who is the first leader of the Know Nothings or the Native American? First leader of the Native Americans.
Samuel F.B. Morse.
Right.
This is Samuel F.B. Morris. But the first leader of the Know Nothing is Louis Charles Levin, is his real name, is the other dude's name. But the other guy, Morse, that's the dude who culturally assimilated the Morse code.
Right, and if most of the natives weren't even here, I mean, we're already here in the 1600s, then why were most of their languages even created at the end of the 1800s, at the beginning of the 1900s?
Exactly, in the 19th century, that's right. Right here, Louis Charles Levin, right here. Levin was the second person of this right here is who created the Native American people. The Bowery Boys end up becoming the Native Americans, and now today you call them this. This is the Bowery Boys, y'all. Now they got strong enough to go around the whole world and do this. Look.
Right. And they're the ones that own most of the big corporations in the whole United States.
Yes. They're the ones who own the United States corporation.
Right.
These people right here. Any propaganda you see, any movie you ever watched, any jail, any court system, anything. These people been owned it since back then. They own the prosecutors, the judges. They own them. They own them. They are their people. The Know Nothing. The Know Nothing political movement controls our country today. The Bowery Boys.
And people wonder why Hitler wanted to get all of them out of here.
Exactly. Then they used it to usurp the people in here. Then they brought those other people over here. Now they're the Amish people.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. They got rid of their names over there, and they said they was in the gas chamber. Then they cycled them all in here underground into Pennsylvania. How'd you get all of the beautiful hills in Pennsylvania? How'd you get that? That ain't yours?
No,
that ain't yours? That's these people's farming area. So because these people live in the cities and they live in the farms, and that's where they get all their fruits and vegetables from their other parts. You see, that's what they do. That's what they do. They split themselves up into different groups. They're all Mennonites. All of them. All of them. And I'm on your tail. Ain't nothing you can do about me, Mennonites. Your time is over. You're weak to me. To me, you seem like a weak group of people. You could never get that over on me. I would never let you get close with me like that. I can smell you. You're the group of people literally that have millions of women in your population just to have babies so you can go ahead and get them out of here for your sacrifice. That's what you do. That's you. You have women that only do that. You have women that only have babies so you can get them out of here. You're a filthy group.
They're the same as the Amish, right?
Yes, they're the same people, yes.
They still wear top hats now.
They still wear the same hats, yes. That's the Bowery Boys.
Hey man, but I just wanted to say, man, I like what you do, man. I follow every one of your lives, man. I support you, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Dylan.
Is Diran good, sir?
Oh, Diran, excuse me.
No problem, no problem. I just want to chime in on something that I just kind of got made abreast and aware of. Do you believe in dental identification? You know how teeth.
I don't believe in belief.
Oh, excuse me. Do you believe in the science behind dental identification? If somebody's unlived or
I don't believe in belief.
Okay. Well, I'm just referencing in that I was made abreast of this, that if you look up shovel shape incisors, it's another indicator of ancestry and where people may have migrated and came from. And
That's
people
not an
who have,
indicator. There's no way that's an indicator of where someone came from. That's preposterous. To tell where someone came from, okay? Now, this is the problem on the planet today, all right? Is they think that they have made it, somehow they have argued it in your mind to where you think that bones are a way to tell people's origins. That is preposterous. Listen, do you know how big this earth is? You would have to dig up this whole earth to figure that out. You get what I'm saying? You know how many bones are thousands of feet deep in the earth that you're never going to get to? So to think that you can find a bone and be like, this is where we come from, that's preposterous. What you need to do, excuse me.
No, I agree, sir. This is why I'm asking you.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been up here? Let's go through this. Let's just unpack the whole damn thing. Let's just unpack it. Let's figure out how you trace people's migrations. Is that what we're talking about?
Well, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh God, dude. Oh gosh. But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about where does the migration of people start and then bottleneck, then maybe come back. Right?
I follow you, bro.
No, I'm asking you a question, dude. We can't have a freaking conversation if you won't even answer the goddamn question, sir. And I'm about to get you out of here right now.
I'm listening.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Okay. And your question is?
The question is, you're trying to play the semantics. You're trying to micromanage and make it go back to something. And it don't work like that. The question is the whole argument is about the origin of people. Is that what the hell we're even talking about up here? Or are you talking about something else?
I believe the origin of people are in the Americas. That's always been my position. It's the oldest. I don't doubt that.
You still in belief, so like you still believe in stuff. Can you prove it? How can you prove that? How can you prove? Give me your proof that the life starts in America. Go.
Okay, so what I was referencing to was the studies indicate that teeth can be identifiers, and people who possess shovel-shaped front incisors are indigenous to the Americas. It's a mutation that they said took place over 20-something thousand years ago, but it indicates that you are of American descent.
I'm not going by that. I don't go by that. What I do is I show the motherland. You see what I'm saying? That kind of stuff is trivial, and you can get an argument with it. You see, this stuff right here ain't no argument. You see, that's like stuff that you can, that when they do stuff like that in 50 years, it'll be tweaked a little bit to where it fits Native Americans. So that's why you can't really go by that stuff. You gotta know the earth and like what it is. Like, for instance, Have you ever taken a road trip over 10 hours before?
Yes, sir.
You have. What was your longest road trip?
I mean, I left from the Bronx to Nevada. So, that's
How long did that take
20.
you?
Well, we stopped a few days, but we did 10 hours here, 8 hours
Total
here,
driving hours, what was it about?
20 something.
About 20 some hours. All right. So you drove 20 something hours, right?
Correct.
So now, did you wear clothes or were you naked?
I was clothed.
Okay, so you had clothes. Did you pack something?
Yes.
What would you pack?
More additional clothes, as well as, some food items for snacking on the road.
Food.
Correct.
Hold on, clothes. So you pack clothes.
Correct.
Food. But did you have something to wash it down with? That food?
Water.
Some water. Oh, food, water, and clothing, right? And that's you driving. If you was walking from, where'd you say?
New York.
From New York to Nevada?
Correct.
Would you pack food, water, and clothing?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why haven't they considered where the food, water, and clothing comes from? If you're going to migrate somewhere, how are you going to migrate without food, water, or clothing? Let's unpack it.
100%.
This is the freshwater springs. Let's deal with the water. This is the freshwater springs in North America. See that right there? It's like a blob right here. You can download this app and put it on your phone, type in your address. It'll zoom into the spring next to your house. You can fill up from the ancient lands herself. Straight up fresh water. Fresh, right out the belly of the mother. To be fair, let's show Asia. And this is Africa. No, it's not buffering.
No, I listen, Earth, I follow you, bro. I just want to make that clear.
But it's not just me and you in here. It's people want to learn in here, don't they?
Correct,
That's a teachable movement, and let's teach. Now,
I'm sorry,
water. Is that right?
Correct.
You said you pack clothes and water, and then we'll deal with the food after. This is the clothes. The cotton plant grows wild in many parts of the Americas, but never in the old world, meaning Europe, Asia, and Africa. This seems to indicate that the plant is a native to America. This is confirmed by the superiority of American cotton and the further fact that plants taken from the Americas to India, or that part of the world over there, constantly degenerate, while those taken from India to the Americas constantly improve. You see, they know that. You are just like the plants. So if you go over there, your function will lower than how it was over here. Now that's the clothes, food, water. Clothes and water. Here's the food.
Which, I mean, we know most of the crops originate in the Americas. I hear them talk about cassava. Cassava's yucca. It comes from South America. So I feel you.
I don't even got that receipt queued up, but it doesn't matter because I know I have that receipt. But and if they make me go get it, I will. But I know it verbatim. It goes a little something like this. This is verbatim. America contributed few food animals to the world leaders, but the American plant foods revolutionized the European, African, and Asian diets. Maize or Indian corn is an American native. Astonished Europeans by the height of its stalks and the length of its grains. Cultivation of the crop spread to every continent, increasing the food supply and contributing to the runaway increase in population that characterizes the last 500 years of human history. The sweet potato became a staple in West Africa, where it was introduced by the slave traders. Yams, superficially similar to sweet potatoes, was already established there. Beans, squash, pumpkins, peppers, strawberries. There was a European strawberry, but was inferior to the American. Vanilla, chocolate, wild rice, and tomatoes, all American natives. Unknown to Europe, Africa, and Asia before 1492. Out of 640 food crops grown in Africa today, almost 600 of them are indigenous to the Americas, including, like my brother just said, cassava, which is the #1 cash crop in Africa today. And its real name is yucca. That's right. Now, that is that receipt verbatim.